Hey, I'm Chef Justin, and welcome to another edition of Kid Chefs. And with me today is the infamous, the famous
Tegan.
We're gonna do an awesome recipe involving something that everyone loves to toast over a campfire, sometimes your stove, whatever's available. It's the marshmallow. A few things you need outside of your kit is a digital thermometer, a large mixing bowl, a pan to put your marshmallow cream into, and what else do we need, Tegan?
1.5 cups of water, pan spray, and a mixer.
Let's check out what's inside of your marshmallow kit. One of the first steps you want to do is take all these gelatin sheets and place them inside of a bowl of water and get them fully submerged. So you want to stick them in and push them down all the way until they're covered with water. So what that's going to do is soften them up until they're pliable, and we'll come back to that step later. One of the next steps is you want 3 egg whites only. So we're going to separate the egg whites and the egg yolks, so that way we can whip the egg whites. The next step, take the egg whites and pour them into the mixer bowl. You'll want to let these egg whites get up to room temperature. Egg whites whip best when they're at room temperature.
Next step, spray the marshmallow pan. Pour the powder mix in the pan.
Parents, this is where you step in and help. Take the powder mix and coat all the sprayed sides around. We don't want our marshmallows sticking to anything. Your powder mix is made up of cornstarch and powdered sugar. Save the extra mix to sprinkle on top of your marshmallows when they're all done. All right, Tegan, are you ready for the next step?
Yes.
I think so. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take the 1.5 cups of water and pour it into the saucepan carefully. Don't make a mess, okay? Go. Next, you're going to take the corn syrup and use a spatula to kind of scoop it all out. So use that spatula to scoop it all out. Then you can take the sugars and pour them into the water mixture. So we're going to take this mixture and put it on the stove. We're going to get it to bubble and boil, and we want it to reach the temperature of 240 degrees. So as your sugar mixture is cooking, you're going to start whipping your egg whites. You don't want to overmix them, so I usually put it about medium speed and then get it nice and frothy. So now you're asking yourself, what does this crazy gelatin have to do with anything? Well, this is going to stabilize your marshmallow so that way it doesn't fall flat after you put it all together. So it's going to be kind of weird, it's kind of funny feeling, but you're going to take all the gelatin that's now soft and you're going to squeeze the water out of it. Give it a squeeze, Teags.
It does feel weird.
Ugh.
It's like a jelly sticky.
So now you're going to take all this gelatin and put it in a pan or a pot. And then you're going to take your vanilla and place it in there with that. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take this and put this on your stove over low heat, and you're going to melt the gelatin down until it becomes a liquid. Once it comes up to temp, turn off the flame and take it off the stove. You'll want to let it sit. If you cook it past 240 degrees, you run the risk of getting it into the caramelization. So once your marshmallow is mixed up, you'll want to start folding in all your other ingredients if you want to add some. This recipe is the Rocky Road s'more mix. So Tegan, if you want to take all these nuts and chocolate chips and put them in the marshmallow mix, we'll mix them all together as well. So everything's mixed in, you want to put it into your coated pan. Spread it out nice and evenly. You want to work kind of fast because the marshmallow will set up on you. The extra powdered sugar and cornstarch mix, you'll want to sprinkle it all over the top. Help me out, Tiggs. Oh, sorry. So once your marshmallows have set, you're able to flip it over on a cutting board, and voila, you have your magical marshmallows. So the best thing to do is to spray a knife with pan spray to keep it from sticking. And then you'll cut them into graham cracker sized marshmallows. Now, I don't have a fire pit, but I do have fire to toast the marshmallows to make our s'more super duper delicious. From Chef Tegan and myself, we just wanted to say thanks for watching our video.
Enjoy. Good job.